Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with another round of Grand Arena Championships. This is the second battle of the first week of the new 5v5 season. Before I get into the battle, I forgot to do this in my last video, but let me give a quick shout out to all my patrons. I love having you guys. You guys are a lot of fun in the patrons chat, and hey, it's good stuff. Thank you guys so much for your support. I can never really thank you guys enough. And if any of you guys out there are interested, the link's down there in the bottom corner. You can see if it suits you. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the board. Let me show you guys how round 2 went down. You can see that he's already gone a little bit. He cleared that bottom zone, and then he uncovers the back, and lo and behold, I've got Rey and Kylo back there. I intentionally left it that way with no GLs showing up front so that maybe he'd burn something that he would need to counter GLs and not know what's in back. So hopefully I, stumped him a little bit, and he did end up going, so you'll be able to see everything by the end. So just keep watching. Let's take a look at what he left on defense. Starting in the top, you can see that he's got Kylo out there. His own Rey is out there with the scoundrels and droids. And then he's got a Darth Revan team. So all that good stuff is up top. We can leave this wall alone for now. I'll show you what he put down on the bottom. So at first it's got me stumped because look, he's got gas there. And then I've never fought this, but look, he's got Bo-Katan and the Mandalorians. So we'll fight her and get to see what she does. I heard she's not great. Let's go ahead and go after gas first. And we're going to use CLS like normal. Just go after gas. Try to get him to take a seat. And then as soon as he does that, start working on the clones. I did check the modding on his clones. His 5s, wasn't super tanky. So I should be able to chew through him no problem. The good thing is, I don't know if I told you guys this in my last video, but I have taken Han and Chewie both to Relic 8. So they hit pretty hard. I think I like having them there. And I did it specifically for this counter, because you're always using CLS, and now that people are relicating their gas, and some of them, the 5s, I don't want to be caught not being able to get through them. So I was able to chew through these clones. He stands back up. My guys kind of take a little bit of a beat in there, but it shouldn't be too hard. I got him stunned, and then we just go ahead and finish him off. So there we go. 55 banners, done with that one. Now we can fight all the Mandos. And I had no idea what to take against this. I just really wasn't sure since I had not fought one before, but Bo-Katan really doesn't make that good of a leader. Must be missing a piece to the puzzle or something, because she's not great. She doesn't really do a whole lot. I think I would have had more trouble if it was like a Beskar Mando lead or something. I don't know. But I took in my Traya team. I figured I could spare her here. And worst case, I'm going to just go through and annihilate everybody. Just got to keep Nihilus alive. And other than that, just let them do what they do. So keep going. You guys know how this goes. It's just the generic Traya battle. Keep lowering Nihilus's cooldowns for his annihilate. And then just let him tear up the team. I just keep throwing debuffs down, trying to ability block or whatever. I don't think he can be ability blocked. Got to really read Beskar Mando's kit a little bit better, but it really doesn't matter. You got Sith Empire Trooper over there as your tank, and he's just a punching bag. He's taking the hits. You've got Thrawn over there to help with fracture and topping up protection. So I'm trying to keep everybody alive that way. And now I've got Annihilate up, so I can do whatever I want. I'll go ahead and just take out Beskar Mando, so I don't have to worry about any of his damage or whistling birds or anything like that. And now that that's done, the rest of them should be fairly easy. I mean, she goes, does her thing. I do have to worry about Jango back there because he can hit pretty hard. But I don't think he's too much of a threat. Not when he's not under another bounty hunter leader or a separatist leader. Doesn't get that damage immunity. He's not going to get a contract. So other than that, there's not a lot of damage on this team. Now, I'm probably not going to get all my protection banners or anything. Not a lot I can do there. But just got to kind of work these guys down bit by bit. Like I said, I don't care if I got to go through and annihilate everybody. I already got my Held by Hatred off for Scion, so he's not going to go anywhere. Unless Django kills him, I guess that could be the only thing. Then he wouldn't revive. So I do have to worry about that. I don't want him to end up killing anybody. So I'll go ahead and annihilate him here. He's the next biggest threat. And then I just want to keep the others in check as I can. I don't want armor put in, Beskar armor on anybody so that I can't hurt them. Like I said, I can just annihilate everybody. It just takes longer. But I want to be able to try and kill a couple of them with regular damage so it won't take quite as long. I don't want to end up timing out on that. And I don't know what the whole goal is. It's just this is an unfamiliar squad that I'm definitely not used to. Maybe a lot of people aren't used to this. But it falls pretty easily. So now I'm just going on, taking out this armor, got her into the red. I mean, that's it. So 58 banners too. So I ended up with some protection on some. Not too bad for taking out a squad I'd never seen before. So that breaks me through to his back wall. I can see if he's got any surprises back there. And it's really, I didn't expect CLS. I guess that is a surprise because he said gas up front, CLS and back, 2 GLs and Darth Revan up top. That's pretty heavy. So that might be why he paused when he got to my back zone. Wasn't sure what to do because maybe a lot of people go light or do high efficiency. I don't know. So let's go ahead and go to work. I can tell you I stopped here and then I came back and he had already cleaned my board. I got busy and couldn't attack. So by the time I had come back to do the rest of my battles, he had already gone. He put up 2,088 banners. So I do have my work cut out for me. I can't drop any battles. I think he dropped 1 battle. So if I want to catch him, I got to try and be as efficient as I can be. I always try and leave myself enough banners for ships because I don't usually do too well there. So let's get into these other ground fights and you can see how all that went. Right now, I'm going to take out his Kylo team with just the standard Jedi counter. You guys have probably seen this a whole lot. It can go wrong if your speeds aren't right. If you've got a really slow old Ben, then Kylo's going to take another turn before he can mind trick. And I don't want that to happen. Mine's pretty fast. I think his Kylo was something like 580 speed. That's faster than my own Kylo. So I'm just following the steps here. There's like 3 or 4 different ways to do this. So you got to really search up a video and kind of refresh your memory depending on what Kylo comp you're going against. I didn't want to mess up, so I did make sure to look on YouTube and look at previous battles and stuff I did, just so I could remember, okay, these are the steps for this particular team. Because we all do tend to forget, you fight a bunch of these and you end up losing where you were at and what you should do next. I didn't want that to happen. So as it would have it, I was able to take everybody out. Got down to just a lone Kylo here. So I'm trying to take him out before he goes into ultimate. Got him into the red and direct focus. There we go. Done and dusted, 58 banners. Pretty happy with that one. Now we can take out his Rey team. And that one's going to be pretty easy because I'm just going to use C with Watt here and take him out that way. There's not a ton to say for this fight because it's pretty simple. Watt's going to be your kind of sacrificial lamb. All you need to do is pop the tank tech on C, and then as soon as you do that, it doesn't matter if Watt dies. They can go ahead and take him out like she did right there with the whirlwind, and you're just going to go ahead and keep doing basic, whatever. you link who you can, try and get 2 characters linked so that you can get to your ultimate and then relink right before so that you can kill 2 whenever you actually do the lightning. So if you can, that's what you want to do. I stopped here because I was looking at my percentage, seeing if I should relink, so I went ahead and did it. Just relinked, and I wasn't sure with this team. It's a different team than I've gone against. I really wasn't sure how to play it, but I figured as long as I can kill a couple each time, it doesn't really matter who I kill. Just need to kill 2, then I'll link again, then kill 2 more, and keep going after Rey. So that's what I'm doing. Trying to get Rey when I can. She does her ultimates. Doesn't really matter because my C is pretty tanky. Of course, he's Relic 8, so he's going to be able to take a beating. And I just keep throwing basics. If I have to not kill, but hit somebody else that's taunting, so be it. Doesn't matter. That lightning from the sky is coming up next, and that's going to get rid of them 2. And now you can really just throw it on auto here. She got me into the yellow, but that doesn't matter. I'm doing enough damage to where she shouldn't be able to catch up to me. I've got almost full protection there, and I got her into the red. Look at that, 60 banners, and I lost a character. So that's pretty cool. It was the first time I've gotten full health and protection against Rey in a fight like that. 60 banner win. Pretty happy with that. So here goes the Darth Revan counter. I have to use Django lead because he's so fast. I think he had a 345 Darth Revan, and my Bosk and Grief aren't quite that fast. So I end up using Django lead, and you want to go ahead and go after Darkside Bastila first, get her taken out, going after Revan now, trying to get him out of there. Here comes Django's rocket, and this is what I like. Okay, after you get to this part, it seems like, okay, I'm in good shape, but with the death mark on Django, I mean, that's not good, and then HK takes his big shot, and he's still death marked, so look, he goes down pretty easy. I don't have that big, heavy offense, which is a shame, because I put Relic 8 on my Django, and he hits hard. But you guys will be happy to know I also put Relic 8 on Boba and Bosk, so they do pretty well as well. And it's worth it, so I like it. I think they do a good job. I hated to lose Bosk there, because it's like, man, this is bleed me banners. This team should work. It's a good counter. I just need to relegate these other 2 and make them a little bit stronger, I think. Here comes Boba with the execute. Of course, he's going to kill somebody. Now I can go after HK. And I just called Grief there. Now I was deciding, okay, do I heal up? Do I do the mass assist? I don't want HK to rocket me. Luckily, my disintegrate's up, so there goes Malik, and there goes HK. Only 50 banners there, but he put a lot on defense. So, you got to use what you got. Can't take out everything with A squads. So here's the ships. He left me Empire and Radis to deal with. That's not too hard, but we'll come back to those. Got a couple more ground squads to take care of, and then I'll show you what I got on the ships. First up is CLS, and you guys saw me use my own CLS in front against his gas. So there really is no good other counter for CLS that most of us just keep handy anyway. So I thought, okay, this is probably the best thing I have left is my Galactic Legend, Jedi Master Luke. And I've got Gas and Cam in there. I've got Jolie. I've got Ezra. Like all that. I've got all those toys. And look at how bad they're tearing up Jedi Master Luke here. Right here, I was like, what do I do that's going to clear off all these debuffs so that he can taunt and that he can live? So you can actually use the revive from Jolie. The revive will heal up somebody and clear away all their debuffs. And I almost clicked the wrong one there. I had to read the descriptions. You don't necessarily need to revive somebody. It can just be used as a heal. The only bad thing is once you use it, then you got to wait on cooldown for, to be able to use it again if somebody does die. So I healed up Jedi Master Luke as best I could, going after their team, making a little bit of progress because thankfully gas hits pretty hard. But I mean, this CLS team is wrecking these Jedi. So it's very costly banner-wise. And look at that, they took out my Jedi Master Luke. So that sucked, not having him. And he's a big damage dealer and a solid tank. Thankfully, I was able to get out Han and CLS right there. So it makes it a little bit easier. And I was like, okay, can I stall the battle until I get back around to Jolie? And then maybe I can bring him back and heal up and get some more banners? Should I not kill 3PO and Chewie here? And I thought, okay, I've got a cooldown of 2. Is there any way I can kind of rush this? You know, is he going to hurt me? So check this out. Like, I could go after him and I could kill him. And then he ends up doing his AoE and look at that. He almost kills half my team right there. So I'm like, okay, enough fucking around. I better just kill him and take the win. You know, quit playing with your food and just get it done. So that's what I did there. Now I have to take out his Grievous team. So for that I have Padme, thankfully. Good old Padme team will still work against Grievous with Newt, since everybody and their brother still sets it on defense. Like, it's a shitty offense team. I definitely understand why. Because you keep it, and it may be good against a CLS team if your opponent sets it, and not many do. Other than that, it's going to be useless. Just going to ride your bench. So maybe it can steal some banners on defense, and it's a ground squad that everybody has. So that's why we all continue to put it down. And it's only going to get worse when they give us 10 more squads or whatever it is that we're going to have to put down and stretch our rosters out to the max. We're going to be looking at, freaking Jawas or something. We're going to see the rise of Phoenix coming as they increase the amount of squads that we had to put on defense. And then we're going to find something on offense to counter those. So it's going to get interesting. But anyway, back to this. There's Padme taking out Grievous. I've got B2 gone. So I'm working on Magna just because I got stuck on him for a little bit. So I got him down into the yellow, into the red now. Trying to get him taken out of there and just be one less person to deal with. So we'll go ahead and do the splash with Yoda. And I can't believe that wasn't enough damage with Ahsoka's follow-up to take him out. But finally I did get him out of there. So Grievous goes. Doesn't matter. Now I can go after B1. Just keep taking his stacks down. Let Grievous do his thing. Doesn't matter. Because I got Relic 8 Kenobi. He's not going anywhere. He's pretty tanky. So just keep at B1. Keep using the heal. Keep putting protection up. You guys know how this works. Same old stuff. Now that all the droids are gone, look at that. Their counterattacks killed Grievous. So I didn't even have to mess with him. And then I just took out Newt right there. Only 54 banners. But it was enough to get through. Killed the ground teams. Done with that. So done with all the ground. I just have his ships left to deal with. And I didn't get to record it because I did get help from one of my guildmates that's good in fleet, and he helped me through because the score was pretty tight. I needed, I think, 60 or better on both. I couldn't drop a battle on fleet, which sometimes happens to me. I was able to get 65 using Rebels against his Radis fleet. So with that being done, then I was in really good shape. I only needed to basically win the other battle, which I had my negotiator against his Empire, and I got 64 there. So I was able to beat him by a few banners. It was still pretty close in my opinion, and I didn't drop any battles. I'm just crappy on fleets usually. So I finished with a clean 2100 to his 2088, and that completes round 2. We'll catch you guys in round 3. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace!